Morning all. Bit breezy, bit cold again today. I'm just out feeding, doing some supplementary feeding along the farm in some of these winter bird feed cover crops. What we do is just nip out with the motorbike with a feeder on the front, a hopper, and just spread a little bit of food about for the birds from the beginning of December. Sort of twice a week I do it all the way through until the end of April. So this is what we call a winter bird food cover crop. It's a crop that's sort of drilled or sown at the end of, or sort of middle of May to June time, because it's very it's frost sensitive. A lot of these species. This is sorghum, which is still here. Has a few little seeds left in it, perhaps for the birds to pick over. And a few sunflowers. You can see the sunflowers are sort of long ago finished, but a lot of those species are frost tolerant, so we can't plant them too soon, and especially as we're getting overnight frost now. I'm just leaving this bit a little bit longer actually, because there's still a little bit of cover here, a little bit of shelter from the wind for the birds, and I just go along with the quad bike here, and we've got this hopper on the front, and I fill that up with a mixture of seed, and then as I drive along just pull the chute and the seed comes out, leaves a little trail behind me. In here we've got barley, wheat, millet, oilseed rape and linseed, and we just make a long line of it, and you can see where the birds have been picking it out along this verge where I've been putting it all the way through the winter, and they've got a little bit of shelter from this hedge, and to just sort of, if any predators come along, they can nip out the way. Gives them a little bit of security while they're eating. So we'll do that in sort of about 5 or 6 locations around the farm, putting out around about 100 kilograms of food twice a week, all the way from the beginning of December right the way through till the end of April. So just on the power harrow, this was a plot of maize actually last year, and it's due to the wet winter, it's gone a little bit sad, so we've just pulled a pigtail cultivator through it to loosen the top. It soon dried out. We only did it yesterday and the wind has made it dry out, and then we're just going over with a power harrow now just to fine it down a little bit more, and so because this is going to come into winter bird food, so there's lots of small seeds in winter bird feed, things like millet, and there'll be some flowering species as well in there, like Phacelia as well, just to keep the insects happy as well. And those small seeds don't like a rough seed bed, and because they've got to go in quite shallow, we want to just have a nice tilth on top. So we'll just do this now, and then hopefully by the time we want it in about another month, hopefully we'll have had another rain by then and there'll be some nice moisture inside. Oilseed rape over here getting ready to spring into flower.